Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to remind you of a powerful truth. The only limit is you. Too often, we find ourselves feeling held back, whether by external obstacles, societal pressures, or our own self-doubt. But the reality is, the biggest barrier to success is the one we place on ourselves. You have the power to break free from those limitations and achieve anything you set your mind to. Let's explore 10 keynotes on how you can break every barrier and unleash your true potential. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and it has a profound impact on your actions, decisions, and ultimately, your success. Your mindset is the key because it shapes how you approach challenges, perceive opportunities, and interact with others. The way you think about yourself, your capabilities, and your future directly influences the outcomes you experience in life. There are two main types of mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset believes that abilities and intelligence are static, meaning that success is determined by talent alone. People with this mindset may avoid challenges or give up easily when things get tough because they fear failure and believe it reflects their inherent abilities. On the other hand, a growth mindset believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Those with a growth mindset embrace challenges, learn from failure, and continuously strive to improve. The right mindset opens up possibilities. When you adopt a growth mindset, you view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. You understand that failure is not permanent, but a stepping stone to success. This belief fosters resilience, determination, and adaptability, essential traits for overcoming difficulties. It also encourages you to be proactive and take ownership of your actions, allowing you to set ambitious goals and pursue them relentlessly. Furthermore, your mindset influences how you react to others. A positive, open mindset fosters healthy relationships, collaboration, and an environment where creativity and innovation can thrive. It enables you to stay focused on solutions rather than problems. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions we experience, often holding us back from taking risks or pursuing our dreams. However, it's essential to understand that fear is just a feeling, not a fact. While fear can feel overwhelming and convincing, it does not reflect the reality of a situation. It's often rooted in our imaginations, exaggerating potential dangers or outcomes that may never even come to pass. Recognizing fear for what it is can help you overcome it and move forward confidently. Fear typically arises when we are faced with the unknown or when we feel a lack of control over a situation. It taps into our survival instincts, warning us about potential danger. However, in most modern contexts, fear is a response to perceived threats, not actual immediate dangers. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of change, it's important to question whether these fears are based on facts or assumptions. Most of the time, what we fear is not as dangerous as our minds make it out to be. The key to overcoming fear is shifting your perspective. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, see it as a sign that you are stepping outside your comfort zone. The fear is often a natural response to growth. It signals that you are pushing boundaries, trying something new, and expanding your limits. Instead of avoiding fear, embrace it as a challenge to overcome. By confronting your fears, you show yourself that they have no real power over you. Setting goals is an essential part of achieving success. But to truly maximize your potential, it's crucial to set big, bold goals. These are the kinds of goals that push you outside your comfort zone, challenge your limits, and inspire you to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. Big, bold goals don't just give you something to work toward. They also a passion, drive, and the determination to succeed. When you set small, easy goals, it's easy to get comfortable and complacent. However, bold goals force you to think beyond your current abilities. and imagine a future that excites and inspires you. These goals should be so ambitious that they feel slightly out of reach, but attainable with dedication and hard work. Bold goals give you a sense of purpose and direction, keeping you focused even when obstacles arise. Big goals push you to grow. They require you to stretch your skills, learn new things, and develop new habits. When you commit to achieving bold goals, you often discover strengths and abilities within yourself that you didn't know existed. They challenge you to think creatively, step outside your comfort zone, and take risks. The more you push toward your big goals, the more you evolve as a person, gaining confidence and resilience along the way. Setting bold goals also helps keep you motivated. When you have something big to strive for, you're more likely to stay committed, even in the face of difficulties. You won't be satisfied with mediocrity because the pursuit of your goals becomes an exciting and meaningful journey. Bold goals provide a clear vision of what you want to achieve, and the progress you make, no matter how small, becomes an important reminder of how capable you are. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, and although they may initially seem like obstacles, they are actually opportunities in disguise. Embracing challenges is a crucial mindset for achieving growth, success, and personal transformation. Rather than avoiding difficult situations, facing them head-on allows you to learn, adapt, and improve. One of the reasons we often shy away from challenges is because they make us uncomfortable. They push us outside of our comfort zone, and that discomfort can trigger fear, doubt, and resistance. However, growth never occurs within the comfort zone. When you embrace challenges, you allow yourself to evolve, test your limits, and discover new strengths. Each challenge you face provides an opportunity to stretch your abilities and grow stronger mentally, emotionally, and professionally. Challenges foster resilience. When you encounter difficulty, you are forced to find solutions, adapt to new circumstances, and persist through adversity. These experiences build your inner strength and resilience, preparing you to handle future challenges with greater confidence and poise. Resilience is not built during easy times. It's cultivated through struggle and the ability to keep going despite setbacks. Another benefit of embracing challenges is the valuable lessons they teach. Every challenge, whether you succeed or fail, offers insight into your actions, strategies, and decisions. Failure is often the greatest teacher because it forces you to reflect, adjust, and try again. Even when things don't go as planned, the lessons learned from the challenge will help you improve and become more effective in your future endeavors. In addition, embracing challenges helps you develop problem-solving skills. Every challenge you face requires you to think critically and creatively, often forcing you to approach problems from different angles. These skills are incredibly valuable both in personal and professional life, as they allow you to overcome obstacles and innovate in ways that others may not be able to. Failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success, but it's crucial to understand that failure does not define you. Many people view failure as the end of the road, but in reality, failure is just a temporary setback. It's a learning experience that can teach you valuable lessons, help you grow, and guide you towards success. What truly defines you is how you respond to failure. One of the most important things to remember when you fail is that failure is not permanent. It's a moment, a result, or an experience, but it does not define your worth or your potential. People who succeed have faced failure countless times, but what sets them apart is their ability to rise again, learn from the experience, and continue moving forward. Failure is just one chapter in the story of your success, not the final page. The key to overcoming failure is to shift your mindset. Instead of letting failure bring you down or make you feel defeated, view it as an opportunity for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Reflecting on your mistakes and understanding what went wrong helps you improve and grow stronger. With this mindset, failure becomes a stepping stone, not an obstacle. Each failure brings you closer to success by providing insight into what works and what doesn't. Additionally, don't let failure affect your self-worth. Many people internalize their failures, thinking they are failures themselves. But the truth is, you are not your failures. Your abilities, character, and potential remain intact, regardless of how many times you stumble. Instead of letting failure erode your confidence, use it to build resilience. Believe in your ability to learn, adapt, and keep going, and you'll find that you're capable of achieving great things even after experiencing setbacks. Lastly, never give up after a failure. Persistence is key to success. Every time you fall, get back up. Every successful person has faced rejection, setbacks, and challenges, but they didn't let those moments define them. They pressed on, fueled by the belief that they could eventually achieve their goals. Your ability to keep going, to not let failure dictate your future, is what ultimately shapes your success. The comfort zone is often seen as a safe place where everything feels familiar and manageable. While it may seem comfortable, it's also a place where growth is limited. Breaking your comfort zone is essential for personal development, success, and achieving your full potential. Stepping outside your comfort zone means embracing the unknown, taking risks, and challenging yourself to do things that may initially feel uncomfortable or even scary. However, it is through breaking your comfort zone that true growth happens. One of the key reasons to break your comfort zone is that it forces you to grow. When you stick to what is comfortable, you stop learning and evolving. Personal growth requires discomfort because it pushes you to learn new skills, face challenges, and develop resilience. Whether it's taking on a new job, moving to a new city, or pursuing a new passion, breaking out of your comfort zone opens doors to new experiences and opportunities that wouldn't be possible otherwise. Breaking your comfort zone also helps you build confidence. Each time you take a step outside of what feels safe, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. This confidence boosts your belief in your abilities, encouraging you to take even more risks and reach higher. Over time, the things that once felt intimidating or overwhelming become easier to handle, and you gain the confidence to face bigger challenges. Another important reason to break your comfort zone is that it teaches you how to embrace failure. When you try new things, you inevitably make mistakes or experience setbacks. But these failures are not the end. They are opportunity to adjust and try again. Success is not achieved by staying comfortable, but by embracing failure as part of the journey. The more you challenge yourself, the more you learn to handle adversity with grace and resilience. Innovation and creativity are also born outside the comfort zone. When you're too comfortable, your thinking tends to become routine, and you limit your creativity. By stepping into unfamiliar territory, you expose yourself to new ideas, new people, and new experiences that can spark innovation and new ways of thinking. Breaking your comfort zone encourages creative problem solving and allows you to approach challenges from different angles. But the journey to success is rarely a solitary one. While self-reliance and personal effort are important, surrounding yourself with support is crucial for achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, and maintaining your motivation. The people around you, whether they are family, friends, mentors, or colleagues, can provide the encouragement, guidance, and resources that help you stay on track and push through difficult times. One of the primary reasons to surround yourself with support is that it provides motivation. Pursuing big dreams and ambitious goals can sometimes feel overwhelming, and there may be moments when you question whether it's worth continuing. During these times, having people who believe in you and encourage you to keep going can make all the difference. Supportive individuals help you stay motivated by reminding you of your potential. boosting your morale and encouraging you when you feel discouraged. Additionally, comma support systems offer valuable feedback. Whether you're working on a project, navigating a career change, or striving to improve yourself, having people around you who can provide constructive feedback and advice is essential for growth. These people can offer fresh perspectives, identify blind spots, and help you improve by pointing out areas for development. Feedback from others helps you make better decisions and avoids unnecessary mistakes, allowing you to grow faster and more effectively. Surrounding yourself with support also helps you build resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable. When you face challenges, having a supportive network can help you bounce back faster. Friends, family, and mentors can offer emotional support, provide practical solutions, or simply lend a listening ear. Their presence makes it easier to cope with adversity, recover from failure, and stay focused on your long-term goals. Moreover, surrounding yourself with support can open doors. Networking with the right people connects you to new opportunities, whether it's through job prospects, collaborations, or learning experiences. Supportive individuals can introduce you to others who can help you on your journey, expanding your opportunities and helping you achieve success more efficiently. Finally, a strong support system fosters accountability. When you share your goals and progress with others, you are more likely to stay committed and follow through. The people who support you hold you accountable and encourage you to take consistent action toward your goals. Accountability partners ensure that you stay focused and prevent procrastination, making it easier to reach your milestones. In life, there are many things beyond our control. Other people's actions, external circumstances, and unexpected events that can disrupt our plans. However, the key to maintaining peace of mind and achieving success is to focus on what you can control. Instead of wasting energy on things that you cannot change, directing your attention toward areas where you have influence helps you make progress and remain resilient in the face of challenges. The first area to focus on is your actions and decisions. You cannot control what others do or what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Your choices and behavior are within your power, and taking responsibility for them is essential for personal growth. When faced with challenges, focusing on your response, how you adapt, how you learn from the experience, and how you move forward empowers you to navigate difficult situations with strength and clarity. Another critical area to focus on is your mindset. While you can't control external circumstances, you can control how you think about them. Your mindset shapes your perception of reality, influencing how you react to challenges. A positive mindset allows you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, and it helps you remain optimistic and focused on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Choosing to focus on what's within your control gives you the power to shape your experience, even when things around you seem uncertain or chaotic. Your habits and routines are another area where you have full control. Successful individuals know their daily habits shape their future. By establishing productive routines, you can ensure that you're moving toward your goals no matter what's happening externally. Whether it's exercising regularly, reading daily, or setting aside time for reflection, focusing on positive habits keeps you on track, even when external factors are beyond your control. It's also important to manage your time effectively. Time is one of the few things in life that, once lost, can never be regained. While you can't control everything around you, you can decide how to spend your time. Effective time management allows you to prioritize the things that matter most, ensuring that your efforts align with your goals. Lastly, focus on your growth and learning. While you can't control other people's opinions, societal circumstances, or market shifts, You can control your commitment to personal development. By continuously improving your skills, gaining knowledge, and expanding your horizons, you ensure that you are always progressing, no matter what challenges come your way. Consistency is one of the most powerful keys to success, yet it is often overlooked. It's easy to feel motivated at the beginning of a new project or goal, but maintaining that motivation and staying consistent over time is what ultimately leads to long-term success. Consistency means showing up every day, doing the work, and sticking to your commitments, regardless of how you feel or the obstacles you face. The first benefit of staying consistent is that it builds momentum. Small, consistent actions taken every day add up over time, leading to bigger results. When you commit to something and stick with it, you create a cycle of progress that propels you forward. Each time you take action, you are one step closer to your goal, and that momentum keeps you moving in the right direction. Success doesn't happen overnight, but through daily effort, you build the momentum needed to reach your dreams. Staying consistent also helps to develop discipline. Discipline is the ability to stick to your plan and take action even when it's difficult or inconvenient. While motivation can fluctuate, consistency creates a routine that keeps you on track, regardless of external circumstances. When you make consistency a habit, it becomes easier to keep moving forward, even on days when you don't feel motivated or when progress seems slow. Moreover, consistency builds trust and credibility. Whether in business, relationships, or personal goals, people are more likely to trust you when they see that you consistently follow through on your commitments. This reliability strengthens your reputation and increases the likelihood that others will support your efforts. For example, if you consistently show up to work, meet deadlines, or maintain your personal goals, you demonstrate that you are dependable and trustworthy. Another important aspect of consistency is that it reinforces your focus. When you commit to a consistent routine, you eliminate distractions and stay focused on the task at hand. Instead of jumping from one thing to another, consistency helps you prioritize what's important and stay dedicated to your objectives. This laser-like focus is essential for overcoming obstacles and staying on course towards success. Lastly, consistency helps you track progress. When you consistently put in the effort, you can clearly measure how far you've come and how much closer you are to achieving your goals. Even on days when progress feels slow, the act of staying consistent gives you a tangible record of your efforts, which helps you stay motivated. Success is not just about reaching the final destination, it's about appreciating and celebrating the journey. Celebrating every milestone along the way is an essential part of the process, as it keeps you motivated, reinforces your progress, and reminds you of how far you've come. Often, we focus so much on the end goal that we overlook the small victories that occur along the way. However, recognizing these milestones is a powerful tool to maintain momentum and reinforce the belief that you're on the right path. The first reason to celebrate every milestone is that it helps you acknowledge your progress. It's easy to feel like you're not making enough headway, especially when the end goal seems far away. By celebrating milestones, whether big or small, you give yourself a chance to reflect on how much you've accomplished. Each step forward, even if it's small, is progress, and recognizing it helps build your confidence and motivation. Celebrating milestones also provides a sense of achievement. Reaching a milestone is a reminder of your hard work and perseverance. It's an acknowledgement that you've put in the effort, overcome challenges, and made progress. Celebrating these moments boosts your morale and encourages you to keep going, especially when the journey feels long or difficult. Moreover, celebrating milestones allows you to reinforce positive habits. When you take time to recognize and celebrate your achievements, You condition yourself to stay focused on your goals. Celebrating success, even in small doses, reinforces the behavior that leads to success. This can increase your discipline and make it easier to stay on track as you continue to strive toward your larger goals. Another significant benefit of celebrating milestones is that it helps you maintain momentum. When you reach a goal or hit a target, it's natural to feel a boost in energy and motivation. By celebrating, you can use that energy to fuel the next stage of your journey. The excitement and sense of accomplishment keep you moving forward, ensuring you don't lose sight of your ultimate goal. Finally, celebrating milestones is a way to stay grateful. It encourages you to reflect on the journey, recognize the support you receive from others, and be thankful for the lessons learned along the way. Gratitude for the progress you've made strengthens your sense of fulfillment and adds meaning to your journey. In conclusion, the only true limit is the one you place on yourself. You have the power to break through every barrier, whether it's fear, self-doubt, or external challenges. By adopting the right mindset, embracing challenges, and taking consistent action, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. The only limit is you. So start breaking every barrier and reaching your fullest potential today. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Success Mindset.